Hello friends, it's Miss Jamie. I'm so happy to see you today. It's a new week, which means we get to do a new song from Miss Nancy. This week we're singing Ball for Baby. Will you sing with me? Here's our music teacher.
This is Ball for Baby from Wonderful You. Here's a ball for baby, nice and small and round. And here are baby's hammers, pound, pound, pound. And here is baby clapping, clap and clap like so. And here are baby's soldiers, all in a row. And here is baby's trumpet, toot-toot-toot-toot. And here is baby hiding, peek-a-boo. And here is an umbrella to keep the baby dry. And this is how we go to sleep, rock-a-bye. Let's go a little bit faster this time. 1, 2, 3. Here's a ball for baby, nice and small and round. And here are baby's hammers, pound, pound, pound. And here is baby clapping, clap and clap like so. And here are baby soldiers, all in a row. And here is baby's trumpet, toot-toot-toot-toot. And here is baby hiding, peek-a-boo. And here is an umbrella to keep the baby dry. And this is how we go to sleep, rock-a-bye.
Thank you, Miss Nancy. That's a song without the guitar. We could just make the music with our voice and with the drum, right? That's kind of fun. Well, we should wake Betsy up. Can you call her? 1, 2, 3. Say, Betsy, where are you? Betsy bird, are you back there, my friend? She is. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. How are you? Hello, Betsy. How are you? Hello, Miss Jamie. How are you? We're so glad to see you. Here, here, we're all here. Here, here, we're all here. Here, here, we're all here. We're all here together. Yay! Oh, friends, we're going to have so much fun learning about something new this week, right, Betsy? This week, we're talking all about the parts of our body. Inside our skin, inside our body, there are so many different parts. We're not going to have time to talk about all of the parts, but we're going to learn some of them. And you're going to learn some new words and some new science facts. It's going to be amazing. Most animals, people, birds, cats, dogs, most animals have bones. Some smaller animals like bugs and worms and snails and octopuses, they don't have any bones. But vertebrate animals all have bones inside their body. Animals with bones are called vertebrates. Can you say vertebrates? Yes, and today we're going to learn all about our bones. Inside our body, we have bones. The bones are like a hanger that your skin hangs on. Bones can give you structure so you can stand up nice and tall, and they also protect the squishy, important parts inside your body so they don't get hurt. Can you feel any bones in your body? Can you think, where are there some bones? Can you feel your chin bone? Can you feel the hard bone underneath there? Maybe you can feel a bone right here on your wrist. It sort of sticks out. Do you have any bones here that you can feel? Can you feel your elbow bone? Yes, that joint where the arm bones all fit together. Where else can you feel bones on your body? Do you feel them on your legs? Do you feel them in your fingers? Maybe on your knuckles? Can you feel the bones on your body? Yes, most people have 206 bones inside their body. I wonder which bone is the biggest bone. Do you know which bone in your body is the biggest one? I'll show you. This is a magnetic doll or a magnetic toy, and we can take the pieces off and see under the clothes and under the skin, we can see the bones. It looks like a skeleton, right? Inside your body, you have a skeleton full of bones. And the biggest bone is this bone right here in your thigh. Can you feel your thigh bone? It's the longest bone in your body. You have one on your left thigh and one in your right thigh. Those are the biggest bones in your body. And do you know what the smallest bones in your body are? This is a trick question. You might think they're like in your fingers or your little toe, but they're not. The smallest bone is inside your ear. That's where the smallest bone is. Sometimes bones break. Last summer, we thought that Betsy broke one of her bones. She got hurt, and we had to take her to the hospital. I took some pictures. Would you like to see the pictures when Betsy got hurt and had to go to the hospital? She's okay now, but I can tell you the story. Here are some pictures of the time that Betsy went to the hospital. It was a beautiful sunny day. Betsy's grandma took her to the park to play. When she was going down the slide, she fell and hurt her wing. Do you see Betsy on the slide there? Her wing was really sore. So Betsy and her grandma went to the hospital. Betsy checked in with the receptionist. She wrote her name on the sign-in sheet. Then Betsy sat in the waiting room until it was her turn. She was patient until they called her name. Do you see her sitting in the waiting room at the hospital? Her wing was really hurting. The nurse took Betsy to her room. He asked Betsy what was wrong. He listened to her heartbeat with a stethoscope. He covered Betsy up with a blanket because she was feeling cold. Betsy had to get an X-ray of her wing. The X-ray took a picture of the bones inside. Betsy sat still. It didn't hurt at all. The doctor looked at Betsy's X-ray. Her wing was not broken. Betsy felt relieved. This is the X-ray. It's a picture of the bones in Betsy's wing. The nurse took Betsy to another room. He put a bandage on her wing and told her to rest. Another nurse brought Betsy some cookies and warm tea. Betsy started to feel better. When it was time to go home, a doctor wrote notes on a medical record. He told Betsy to be more careful the next time she went to the playground. Have you ever broken one of your bones? Sometimes if you break a bone, you have to get a cast or they wrap it all up until the bone heals. That's what happens with your bones. Have you ever seen a skeleton like this? The skeleton is a picture of what the bones look like inside your body. There's a bone in your head, a skull bone. There's a neck and a spine. These bones are called ribs. and they protect your heart and your lungs. Here's the shoulders and the arms and the hands. These are your hips and the long leg bones. And this little skeleton had to cross his legs because he was so tall. There are some foot bones, 206 bones in your body. When the doctors take an X-ray of your bones, they use a machine that looks like this. It depends where the X-ray is, but you might have to lay down on the table or stand up against a wall. And then this big special X-ray camera takes a picture of your bones. I have some bone pictures, some bone X-rays. I'm going to show them to you, and I wonder if we can guess what body part the X-ray picture is. Would you like to try this game to see if we can guess the body parts? Okay, look at this one. Do you know which bones these are? Which bones these are? Which bones these are? Do you know which bones these are from the X-ray? Can you figure out which bones it is? Yes, it's the hand. This is an X-ray of someone's hand. Those are all the bones inside their hand. Do you see the X-ray? Did you know it was a hand? Brain, so smart. Here's another one. Look at the X-ray and see if you can figure out which body part it is. Do you know which bones these are? Which bones these are? Which bones these are? Do you know which bones these are from the X-ray? Do you know what body part this is? Do you know? Tell me. A foot. Yes, these are the bones of the foot. This is an X-ray of someone's foot. You can see this is their leg, this is the ankle and the heel, and there are the toes. Big toe, 2, 3, 4, pinky toe, little piggy toe. That's an X-ray of someone's foot. Would you like to be the X-ray doctor and look at another set of bones? Okay. Should we do an easy one or a hard one? Let's do sort of an easy one. Ready? Do you know which bones these are? Which bones these are? Which bones these are? Do you know which bones these are from the X-ray? Do you know? Yes, it's someone's head. This is their skull, where the brain is inside. This is their jaw. Do you see the teeth? And this is the neck. The neck bones are a spinal column, little vertebrae. Yes. You knew that that was someone's head. Okay, I have two that are a little bit harder. Are you ready? Do you know which bones these are? Which bones these are? Which bones these are? Do you know which bones these are from the X-ray? Can you look at this like a doctor and figure out which bones these are? This is someone's elbow. It goes this way, right? This is the elbow and the hand. Do you know sometimes people call the elbow by a funny name? Sometimes they call this the funny bone. Can you point to your funny bone? Yes. And this is an X-ray of it, right? Like this. I have one more. Put your thinking cap on. Here goes. Do you know which bones these are? Which bones these are? Which bones these are? Do you know which bones these are from the X-ray? Do you know where these bones are? Tell me. Yes, those are the ribs. Yes, this is the X-ray. The person has their arms up. The kid has their arms up like this. And the X-ray is of their ribs and their heart and their lungs. You can see them in there. The white parts are the bones. Do you see the rib bones? Can you point to your ribs? Yes, do they tickle? Good job looking at all of the bones. Maybe you'll be a doctor who studies bones when you get a little bit older. Is that something that you would be interested in learning more about? Over here, we're going to play a little game where we're going to try to find the X-ray bones. And I have some X-ray cameras. They're all different colors. Can you read the colors? What color is this one? Pink. Well done. And this one is, tell me the color. Blue. Good reading. This one is yellow. Good reading. And green. Nicely done. Here are 4 more. And I better move my little X-ray bones down. There we go. What color is this camera? Red. Good. And the next one is orange. Good reading. And the last one is purple. Well done. Okay. So the poem goes like this. Click, click, now I wonder. Click, click, now I wonder. Which color camera is the X-ray under? Click, click, now I wonder. Which color camera is the X-ray under? Should we try it? Miss Jamie feels like she lost a camera. I thought there were 8. And I can only find 7. Where did my other camera go? I'm going to hide the X-ray. And then do you think you can try to find it? We'll put the picture right there. Okay, here goes. But no, peeking, you can look at this skeleton. There we go. Okay. Click, click. Now I wonder which color camera is the X-ray under? What's your guess? What color? Oh, I see you signing and saying blue. Thank you for saying that. Let's look and see. Nope, it's not under the blue camera. Good guess. What's your next guess? My favorite color? Purple? Okay, let's look. Nope. It wasn't under purple, but thanks for picking my favorite color. That was nice of you. Where's the X-ray? Which color should we check next? Red? Okay, let's look. No, not red. Keep guessing. Click, click. Now I wonder which color camera is the X-ray under? What's your next guess? Orange? You found the X-ray. Well done. Good job guessing your colors. Should we try it one more time? Let's turn over the blue. Do you remember what color this one was? Red. And the last one? Purple. Okay. Let me hide the X-ray while you take a peek at the skeletons. Click, click. Now I wonder which color camera is the X-ray under? Where's the X-ray? What color would you like to try first? Green? We can look under green. Nope, not green. Good guess. What's your next guess? Pink? Okay, let's look. Not under pink, but that was a good guess. Where's the X-ray? Orange? Orange again? Okay, we can check. Not orange. Which one would you like to check next? Yellow? Okay, like the sunshine. You found the X-ray. It was under the yellow X-ray camera. Give your brain a kiss. Brain, good job guessing the colors and waiting for your turn. Thank you for being so patient. Would you like to read a book? I wonder when we read this book if you will make a connection. If you will say, hey, that book reminds me of something else that Miss Jamie has told us about. This book is called Maisy Goes to the Hospital. So think, does this remind me of anything? Here's the title page. Maisy Goes to the Hospital by Lucy Cousins. Lucy Cousins is the author, that means she wrote the words, and the illustrator. She did the pictures too. She made the whole book. One day, Maisy was bouncing on her trampoline. She bounced very high. Oh no! Maisy fell. She hurt her leg. Poor Maisy. Does that remind you of anything? Does it remind you of when Betsy fell and hurt her wing? That's what I was thinking too. Charlie went with Maisy to the hospital. Maisy had never been to the hospital before. Look, they rode in a taxi to get to the hospital. You need to have an x-ray, Dr. Duck told Maisy. The x-ray showed that Maisy had broken her leg. See the leg bone there? And do you see how it's broken? That happens sometimes if you get hurt. What's going to happen to Maisy? Dr. Duck put a plastic cast on Maisy's leg. You'll need to stay in the hospital tonight. Nurse Comfort put Maisy to bed in the children's ward. Maisy's leg was raised in a special lift. Being away from home felt strange. Maisy missed her friends. Hello, my name's Dottie, said the patient in the other bed. I'm Maisy. Maisy and Dottie traded toys. Tallulah and Cyril came during visiting hours the next morning. Maisy shared her balloons and cookies with Dottie. Before she left, Tallulah signed Maisy's cast. Dr. Duck told Maisy, you can go home now, but no trampolining yet. Come back in a few weeks to have the cast taken off. Before Maisy left, Nurse Comfort showed her how to walk using crutches. Charlie arrived to take Maisy home. Goodbye, Dottie, Maisy said to her new friend. Get well soon. Maisy had to get a cast on her leg. And do you know, when Miss Jamie was a little girl, when I was about 9 years old, I went ice skating. Have you ever been ice skating? It's on the ice and you put the skates. And I fell and broke, it was this arm. I broke my arm right here, not on the skin, but the bone. And I had to get a cast wrapped all the way around my arm. And I had to wear it the whole winter. And my friends wrote their names on the cast. And my sister drew a picture on the cast. And my mommy drew a heart on the cast. And it had all decorations on it. And when the arm, when the break was healed, then the doctor cut the cast off. It didn't hurt. And then my arm was all better. And now my bone isn't broken anymore. So sometimes that happens. Sometimes bones break and you have to put them in a cast or a sling or a wrap until they heal. The body is amazing though, because when something breaks, most of the time the body can heal itself. Isn't that incredible? I hope you never break a bone, but it sometimes happens, and maybe you'll see somebody sometime with a cast on and you'll know that maybe they broke their bone. That happens sometimes, but be careful. I don't want that to happen to you. Today I have a home project that's easy and fun. We are going to make some salt dough bones. To make salt dough, it's a really easy recipe. You can, Jamie bumped her funny bone. Did you see that? Ah. You can use any measuring cup you want. I think the recipe on your play pack says to use a cup, but I just use a little fourth of a cup because I just wanted a little bit of salt dough. So what you're going to do is put 1 scoop of salt. 1 scoop of water, the same size, and 2 scoops of flour. So whatever size measuring cup you pick, do 1 salt, 1 water, 2 flour. That's it. And then use a spoon to mix your salt and your water and your flour all together. And it will come out sort of like Play-Doh. It's salt dough. It's really easy to make. You can't really get it wrong, and you don't need any special ingredients. And what you can do is roll this salt dough, get little pieces of it like this, and you can roll it and make bones. Maybe you could make an arm bone or a leg bone. Mine is a little dry because I made it before I started making the video lesson for you. If yours gets a little dry, just put a little bit of water in it, no big deal. Okay, so you can shape them to look like bones and then let them out to dry. So leave them on a tray to dry in the afternoon or until tomorrow. And when they're done, you'll have a whole set of bones. And maybe you could put them together like a puzzle to make a whole skeleton to show all of the bones that are in your body. You think you could make some salt dough bones? Oh, I would love to see a picture if you decide to do that project at home today. Since we're learning about something super fun, I have on my super fun t-shirt and a super fun joke for you. Should we call Betsy back and she can tell you her skeleton joke? Okay, here goes. 1, 2, 3, say, Betsy, come back. Come on, Betsy bird. Hello, friends. Oh, I loved learning more about bones. Did you? Did you know you had so many things inside your body? It's interesting to learn more about that, isn't it? Okay, every day this week, you have to help me remember. Betsy will have a joke for you about what we're learning about. Would you like to know today's joke? Okay, it goes like this. Why don't skeletons like to go to parties? Betsy, I don't know. Why don't skeletons like to go to parties? Because they have no body to dance with. No body, just bones. No body to dance with. Do you like that joke? Why don't skeletons like to go to parties? Because they have no body to dance with. Betsy, you're full of good jokes, aren't you? I enjoyed learning about bones and skeletons with you today. We're going to learn more about a different part of our body tomorrow. But now it's time for us to sing goodbye to our friends. Preschool time is over now, over now, over now. Preschool time is over now for another day. Wave goodbye to all of our friends, all of our friends, all of our friends. Wave goodbye to all of our friends. It's time to stay home and play. Hip hip, hooray! Do you have any birdseed for Betsy? Oh, that's her favorite part. And this is your play pack today. It has the recipe for the salt dough, as well as some fun things that you can do after the video is over to keep playing and learning together. All right, throw your birdseed this way, please. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, friends. If you'd like to catch Betsy's kiss, hold your hand out like this. Catch it, stick it to your cheek. Give yourself a big hug from Miss Jamie and Betsy. We're so proud of you. We like learning new things with you. See you again tomorrow. Bye-bye, friends.